I've been thinking about what's important recently. I've been thinking a lot recently. I've been thinking and thinking. I've been thinking in circles. I've been just thinking and thinking. Sometimes my head is spinning. I don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel like my head is spinning. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, I've come in to put my application in. What do you mean? I've come in to put my application. And what have you done? What are you talking about? I mean, what have you done to create an impact? Here we have everyone who has ever mattered. We have warlords, and we have war criminals. We have leaders, and we have the rebels. We have saints, and we have murderers. Now, I ask once again, what have you done to matter? Wait, so you want me to compete with world leaders and saints and murderers and all of that? I want you to prove to me that anything you have done has mattered. If you cannot tell me that a single word you have uttered in your miserable little life has meant anything, then we are done here. Goodbye. So when Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were released, I was, let's say, pretty young. My DS was my world. It was my everything. I don't think I've ever valued an object more than I valued my DS and those Pokemon carts. Those small little DS carts. You know, memories are funny things. I can't remember anything, but I also remember everything. It's a fuzzy feeling, I guess. Whenever I play Pokemon Platinum again, I get the slightest memories back to my childhood. Just a faint glimpse back in time. There is a reason people cry listening to the soundtracks of these games. Nothing is more powerful than our mind, as fragile as it is. In a weird way, music triggers our brain in a certain way that text or visuals can't. There's something very visceral about the wavy air. It gets to us. It gets to us fucking deep, man. Fucking deep. There was one point in my life where I did nothing besides listen to Frank Ocean's Blonde. I swear to you, there was a day where I listened to the album, front to back, 5 times. You ain't a kid no more. We'll never be those kids again. It's not the same. Ivory's illegal, don't you remember? To this day, I'm pretty sure I can recite most of the lyrics on the album. I broke your heart last week, you probably still better by the weekend. Still remember, had you cold and crazy, screaming my name. The feeling deep down is good. Now, why did I do this? Because depression is a bitch. A real motherfucker. I think music like Blonde literally gives me hope for the future. Like the idea that people can have experiences so strong, so, powerful, so integral to their identity that they can write music as beautiful as Blonde actually is so fucking inspiring. I swear to you.
Comes the morning, hunting us with the beams. Souls the same as far as it used to be. It begins to blur, we get older. Blur.
Art, even as a product, should give you emotion. You can make your art as technically good as you want, but if it doesn't make me feel shit, it's not for me. Art is at its best when it makes me feel something. Art is at its best when it gives me perspective. What can I do differently? I ask. Am I the best person I can be? I ask again. Most of all, art is at its best when it inspires me. If I ever make something as good as my favorite things, I would consider my art to be worth it. I don't think I should evaluate life based on comparison, should I? What the fuck am I doing? I'm making online content right now. Like in the meta sense. I'm literally typing the script right now for the purpose to turn it into a YouTube video. Why would I post all my vulnerabilities for the World Wide Web to see? Why would I do that? I can't answer that, honestly. But the internet is just a medium for the art to be presented. But I guess it could also be the art itself. I don't want to be famous. But I want to be famous. I hate to say it. I really do. But I want to be famous. I really want to be famous. I want adoring fans, and a lot of attention and shit, and fan art. And most of all, I want that pretty little number to go up. But that's not necessarily true. I really, tell you this privately, I honestly want to feel less alone. I want friends. I want to enjoy life. I want not to hate myself. But the numbers haunt me. I have to admit this to myself. I think about them sometimes. I get envious sometimes, right? We all do. We don't want to admit it though, you know? Like, I look at someone else's growth and wonder, wow, gee, I'm growing slow, I'm not going fast, right? It's y'all get jealous sometimes. I've seen the videos breaking the whole online thing down, streaming, whatever, media content. Who gives a fuck? I know it's mostly luck. I still think that if I make good stuff, I'll break out or whatever. Right? Does it matter? Does it really matter? The internet's a fucking scary place, man. You don't want to be famous. You don't want to be famous. But I do. I hate it. But I want to be famous. Are there other people better than me? No. Am I better than other people? Also, no. No. Right? Yes? No. Maybe? No, can't be. So how am I better than anyone else? How am I better than anyone? How am I anyone? How the fuck do I matter more? I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't. My favorite movie is eternal sunshine of the spotless mind, at least right now. I admire the melancholy. I admire the emotional honesty. That movie is something else. I could talk about it for hours and hours. But for now, what I want to focus on and say is that it gave me a look at relationships in a way. You know, it gave me a good, long, honest look on how it can be wacky, can be really tender, can be really angry and visceral and just hateful. But it gave me a good, honest, long look. I know that I shouldn't get advice from movies, but it showed me something I kind of knew all along. You don't need someone, but you need someone, right? It can be scary to make a connection with somebody. You don't want to be in deep, you know? You have these intrusive thoughts at the back of your mind, right? Like, how can you trust anybody? What if something goes sour? What if they were never good? What if you were never good? But we're all sure we're the good ones, right? Yeah? We're all sure we're the ones that, you know, they broke up with me, you know? I didn't break up with them. You know, we're the, the glue keeps it together, right? Yeah? Relationships are tough. We both gotta work to make shit work. You know, it's give and take. Not take and take. Not give and give. You know? And just because I'm writing this doesn't mean I know how to use what I preach, what I speak. I don't have experience. You know, I don't know how to use it in real life. But I guess, like, nobody will ever meet every other person, you know? So nobody will truly have experience in a way, you know? Right? But if I'm honest, I still don't feel like I know how to talk to people right, you know? But I feel like I've grown a lot. It's really all I can do. Improve every day. Just a little bit. If you've been through a spell of depression, you know it can be hard to, exist. Right? Why bother to exist if your brain exists in this fog of meaninglessness and ennui, right? Why even bother to be? I can't answer this question for you. I can't answer this question for myself at times. But, it may look like everyone has their shit together. But if they do or not, doesn't fucking matter, right? The only meaning to life is the meaning you assign it. It's like words, it's like art, it's like life. I don't know what you have to do to find your answer. I don't know you. Probably won't ever know you truly. But you just gotta make sure to look at yourself sometimes. Don't be afraid of yourself. Don't hide yourself. Do everything you can do. Do everything you can do to be your whole self. You know, you'll find someone who will accept you the way you are if you're trying best to be a good person, right? Because unconditional love is only a few steps in the right direction away. So, for instance, I found my meaning of life through the connections with people, connections with art, emotional connections. Like, that's my thing. right now, typing the script has given me like a way to clear my mind, way to make my brain have one singular focus. I like making things. Art is my passion. That's what I like to do. I like to make things. Dumb things. I like to make dumb things. Short things. Ambitious things. Uncreative things. Whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. Who knows what the future holds. Whatever things I want to make, I'll make them. I just want to make things. So I want to make memories. I want to make friends. I want to make connections. I know this. As flawed as I am, at least I know this little bit about myself. I can hate myself at times. We all hate ourselves at times, right? But I can accept who I am, I think. I hope. It's hard to accept yourself and, in who you are. But how are you going to change yourself if you don't know yourself, right? This is for me. This is not for anyone else. I hope you're doing okay. So, what will it be? Find your purpose or be rejected into the waves of meaningless lives. Do you wish to writhe in obscurity, just like the rest of humanity? You know what? Yes. Fuck this having an impact thing. I'm gonna live life on my own terms. So you wish to have your life unrecorded. You wish to have it fall into the cracks of time. Yes. Because I have nothing to prove to you. I live my life with the meaning I give it, record or not. If it means I live like the rest of humanity, then so be it. I'm not afraid of the void. I've been grappling with it this whole time. So no matter what happens, I am who I am. And I know who I am. I've been thinking about what's important recently, and I think I found something. I found something that I'm not sure that everyone does. I found something that I'm sure that I'll lose. And if I do lose it, I hope I find it again. My mind is clear. For now, I know what matters to me. I know I won't know forever. But I hope I have people who will put me back on track. Life is weird. So it goes. Thank you.